Hello and welcome, my name is Victor and today I'm going to turn myself into Kona Panis. Wait, no, that's just weird. I'm not going to turn myself into Kona Panis. I'm going to turn my bag into her bag. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to show you what disc she's going to use for the upcoming season, and I'm going to show you how those discs flies. So let's do it. So the first hole is a par 4. You can play this hole in like 2 scenarios. You either go for the pin on the first shot, really risky, or you do as I do. You pitch up to the first landing zone and then you go for approach. We are going to do both. The first shot we're going to throw the EMAC Truth, which is I would say stable to overstable mid-range. If you put it on a little bit of Annie, it can push forward for a little bit longer time, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So go straight, and the fade should come right there. And that's perfect. Let's do the Justice as well, which is an overstable putt and approach. I would say approach. So this is, I'm gonna put this a little bit more to the right and give it like almost full power. Because of its overstability, it's just gonna push forward for a little bit and then it's gonna turn left. So give it my all. The Justice. They almost exactly land upon each other, and they both are perfect. Let's try go for the pin. I can't reach the pin. I have a noodle arm, but I'm gonna try it. Just because I want to show you how the disc flies. Yeah, the instability kicked in and it just took the disc to the right. So that disc is OB. But let's get them. The EMAC Truth and the Justice landed like approximately 1 meter from each other. Really good. We have like 90 meters left to the basket, and we're gonna try some shots. I'm gonna throw the VANDAL, and the VANDAL is an understable fairway driver. We have a tiny bit of a headwind, so I think you're gonna see the instability in it. Oh my God, that was beautiful. I didn't expect that. Let's try the Escape as well. And this one I'm going to put out more to the right. Give it a bit of a hyzer, hopefully be a hyzer flip up, and just carry towards the basket. I slipped a bit with my leg, grip locked it, but I think it's going to carry. It's good as well, but I'm not happy with the throw. Let's try the EMAC Judge. No, EMAC Truth, I mean. And this one I'm gonna give a lot of power as well. And a tiny bit of Annie towards the basket. So 3 good shots. And what is Kona gonna putt with? I think it's gonna be the EMAC Judge, because that is the putter she mentioned in Instagram. 1, 2 birdies. So 3 nice birdies with the Kona Panis Bag. And what can I say? I really like those unstable fairway drivers when you just can give it a bit of hyzer, flips over, and it just holds the line. I have like a river that is beat into perfection, which is really similar to the VANDAL. So, like the VANDAL, love the Truth, EMAC Truth. Let's get over to the next hole. And let's try a disc we haven't thrown yet. Let's try the Harp on a forehand. So the Harp is a really overstable putter approach, approach disc. And this is the Ricky Wysocki stamp. Welcome to the family, Ricky. And I'm just gonna give it quite a lot of Annie, and hopefully it just fights out of it and goes straight. Oh my God. You see, when I give it a lot of Annie, it just fights out of it. It almost carries straight when it's fighting out of it. So, nice, we have a par. So here's where I landed with the VANDAL. And I just pushed over the OB, which just goes right here. And I'm gonna throw the Justice, just show how overstable it is. Nice, and the VF stamp harp. And I'm not gonna put this as on a much hyzer here. I'm just gonna... Perfect! The putting is just working with the judge. The EMAC judge. Eric, I love you. So we have the gaps of the gaps. This is just a slight Annie dog leg to the right. It's 65 meter and the gap is just in my head. I just want to put out one of my favorite discs is the Fuse. Thomas Ekström in my heart. And Kona Panis said in one of her live videos on Instagram that she's bagging it. So I'm going to show you the power of the Fuse. And it's parked, the Fuse. So the EMAC judge, I think, really holds the line you put it on really well. So I'm gonna try to ace this with the help of Eric McCabe. Nope, but it holds the line really well. So one disc I'm not sure if Kona is actually gonna bag is the Fuse. She mentioned it in an Instagram video, but Kona, I really think the Fuse is a great disc, especially in the forest when you really want a disc to hold its line. The Fuse is just exceptional. Next hole, it's hole 6. It's 132 meters uphill and double mando. Really hard hole as well. But here we get some distance. We're gonna try the grace and see how it flies, because that is what we're gonna do. The grace. Kirsten Tatar, give me the strength of a thousand wolves. I don't know, something. And flip back. Flip back. Yeah, that's perfect. And show your stability. You can see it, but it's probably in bones. I thought it was going to be OB. But that disc really has some instability. And that's perfect. I think that was the best shot. I think that's like almost as far as the grace. Love it. But I really want to show you guys some approach shots with these discs. So this is a harp, 2 harps in my hand. And I'm just gonna flick it out, and the overstability is just gonna carry the disc to the basket. Love it. And another one. So I think this are the shots Kona really gonna use the harp. Flick shots with the forehand. Mwah. But let's try the EMAC judge. I'm gonna put it on a tiny bit of Annie and aim a tiny bit to the right of the basket. Sweet. Equally good. I really love the harps on the touchy forehand shots, and I really think that's are the places we're gonna see Kona use them in the competitions as well. So unfortunately, I forgot to record when I filled the grace with my audio, but the grace was really good. It was a high flip up, never really turned over. It was nice. Put some really good distance. The grace has the tendency to be really flippy when there's windy, but here it was really nice. And let's try the escape. It needed some more distance to get out of the bushes, but I liked it. No! It would have been golden if it wasn't too low. I really want to show some more pro shots before I end this video. So I'm gonna throw the EMAC Truth on hyzer, put it out there to the right, and land near the basket. That's good. I like it. And do the same thing with the harp, but maybe put it a bit on a bit flat angle. There we go. So good shots. The harp and the Emac Truth. Love it. So we got a putt for eagle. It's quite far. Oh my! So close. Let's see if we at least can get a birdie here. Sweet. I don't know, but the Emac Judge just drains all the putts. Overall, these discs will make you a better disc golfer. I think we can see it here clearly. Dogleg to the left, 92 meters. Ah, got an unlucky tree skip. The grace, touch your forehand. Let's do it. Mwah. Sweet. So, to summarize this video, Kona, you have chosen us a lot of nice discs to bag for the upcoming season. My favorite must be the Emac Truth. Just love this stable mid-range. You can always count on it. If you like the grand plastic and want to try out the Truth, try the Trust instead, because the Trust and the Truth are really similar in flight characteristics. Yes. Questions for the audience. Do you think there's a disc Kona is missing in her bag? Please let me know in the comment sections below. It'll be really interesting to see what you guys suggest. But just to make that clear, this wasn't her whole bag. I know she's trying out a few discs continuously. I know she's thrown the Trespass a lot right now. I don't know if that disc has taken the gray spot, but when I asked her on Instagram, these were the discs she gave me. So, I have nothing more to say, so please subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.